Hey guys, Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally doesn't work. You know, it's the off season, and I am hard at work getting ready for this season. I literally cannot wait till the season gets here. I've been working like crazy because I want to make sure that my man cave is ready to go, building outdoor cabinets and furniture and a fire pit and all that, so that way when we get together, we gonna get together. But off seasons are a time of change. You've got the new free agents that are coming in. You've got players that you've gotten rid of. You've got the new drafted guys, the unreached, the guys that weren't drafted that you brought in. You've got a lot of new faces that are coming in there, and it's about finding the best 53 guys on your roster, as well as making financial moves as well. And as we go through, one of the things that you have to understand with veterans, they hate the draft. Because the draft is a time where the guy who's coming to take your spot is coming to town. Hence, you don't usually see a lot of players that go to the draft or are big about going to the draft. They're worried about their career. Because if the NFL can find a guy that is younger, quicker, and less money than you, guess what, buddy? You're gone. And it's the next man up. So the question is, with all this new talent that we have in here, with our new draft picks, with our free agents that we brought in, you know, we've got guys like Hearns we brought in, we got Coney Ely we brought in, you know, we've got all kinds of players. I mean, from Vander Esch that we've drafted, we got Michael Gallup, we've got Connor Williams. So we have a lot of guys who now may be on the outside looking in. So as I started working in here in the shop, I started thinking, whose job is in jeopardy? What players have been put on notice that wonder, am I going to have a job with the Dallas Cowboys this year, or do I need to start thinking about what's my next gig? So when we start out thinking about that, you got to say Terrence Williams. And I know that the Cowboys releasing him saves no money unless the NFL suspends him. But the fact that he's injured, and we don't know exactly when he got injured, was it a season injury or was it something that happened outside of the season? If it's something that happened outside of the season and the team knows, that definitely puts him on notice, especially when you see the whole incident that happened 2 weekends ago, where his car was wrecked. We don't know if he was driving it or not, but we do know we saw him falling off of a motorized bicycle 4 o'clock in the morning. Not a good look. What happened? Let's say that he made that foot worse. And with the fact of us bringing in so many other guys, I got to say that he's been put on notice and that he has got a really, really short leash. Another guy that may be surprising to say is David Irving. You don't find too many guys that get 7 sacks in 8 games. Not very many. The fact that we signed him as a practice squad guy, we're playing with house money. But you've had the off-season drama with his his ex-girlfriend, baby mama, and that situation. You had him not showing up consistently on the off-season workouts, which is not a bad thing as long as you come to camp in shape. But clearly, he's not in shape. Now, the same could be said for last year that he wasn't in shape either, and he had the PED situation. After a while, the team starts getting tired of this stuff. And you can see that General Garrett is not having him practice till he gets in shape. So he's lost 2 weeks of OTAs. And now that you've got all these other guys that are here on that defensive line, that rotation, and you've got a Randy Gregory who's trying to get reinstated, his time may be short. I may almost put on this Maliek Collins. And Maliek Collins is a guy who his rookie year played fantastic. But your best ability is your availability. And last year was an injury-riddled season. You have surgery right at the end of the season, and you end up breaking that same foot again, and probably won't be back till about the middle of training camp. I think one or the other, David Irving or Malik Collins, may end up being a guy who's on the outside looking in. You just have too many working parts that are out there. You have too many guys out there. So you have to start weighing David Irving. How long are we going to wait for him to get in shape and to get that desire, especially in a contract year? Malik Collins, how is he going to be coming in at training camp? Is he going to be as effective? What is his status? So when you look at those guys, they're definitely been put on notice that you've got to step up. You've got to prove more than what you've done thus far. And another guy that we have to put on there, and I hate to because you look at the potential, is Rico Gathers. Now maybe the team last year decided we're not going to worry about bringing him back right now, with the concussion. We're going to go ahead and just put him out on injured reserve and keep him protected and keep him there so we can hold on, so nobody else will get him. But you have to start now questioning how the Cowboys feel about David Irving. I had heard last year that Rico didn't have the best football smarts, that he was having a hard time getting the plays and stuff together. Add to that, he's not very good at blocking. Blocking for our offense is key. We need more than just a pass-catching tight end. Now, don't get me wrong. We need a combination of both. Jason Witten was a combination of both. Jason Witten was a fantastic blocker, and he was a route tactician. He just got old. So knowing that Rico Gathers, who I love, his size, you can't coach that, and his stride. He doesn't look like a guy who's that tall when he's running. He looks fluid running down the field. You don't ever see him looking like, no, he looks like a sprinter. And his leaping ability to go after the ball, you love. But if you're not learning the plays and you cannot block, you won't be on this team for very long. So we'll have to wait and see if these guys get the message that's being put out to them from the team and get themselves together to go ahead and be ready to rock and roll, or if they may end up being guys that are on the chopping block. Yeah. Football, it is cold-blooded. When the football team is done with you, they are done with you. They don't care who you are. It is truly the next man up. So hopefully these guys get it together and make an impact for our team. But in the end, we got to have the best 53 men on that roster, and they got to be ready to rock and roll. And my friends, well, I got some more wood to cut. I got a lot more building to do before this off season is over with, because I want to make sure that I am ready for a run with the Dallas Cowboys. I'm Mark Holmes. And I will see you guys later.
This is gonna make me cry.
He doesn't eat spicy food. I do not eat spicy food.
But how's the taste though?
That's bomb. It's good. It's good chicken.
Texture, man.
But you still eat them, huh? Even though they're that hot.
It's the pain from the spiciness and the love from the.
They're good. They're really good. I need a beer though.
I got some over here in the cooler, my man.
I'm not trying it because I've seen him free try it.
Oh, dude, dang it.
That video, Mark.
Oh, grab my man a beer out of here.
Wanna get a beer?
Yeah, I'm just need a beer.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
take it.
wait. Oh, there you go. You lucked out one last beer. Oh,
I mean,
you can handle it. They're hot.
not bad, yeah.
All right, man. Thank you. All right, no problem. Damn.
I gotta open it with something. Goddammit.
Here, let me. There we go. Oh, that's it.